The Czech Republic announced today that it is offering asylum to Belarusian opposition figures. This follows moves by the Czech Republic and other European countries to facilitate visa travel between ordinary Belarusian citizens into these European countries. This follows a recent push led by Poland to increase Western ties and political activity in Belarus in order to counter Russian influence in the country. The increased attention on Belarus from the West follows recent presidential elections in Belarus, which were extremely controversial. The incumbent president, Alexander Lukashenko, won in a landslide with around 80% of the vote, but these results were disputed and many observers claim that the vote was rigged. The elections were also followed by the beating and imprisonment of several opposition figures at a large rally held in downtown Minsk. In reaction to these events, the European Union, and particularly Poland, has been leading the charge against the Lukashenko regime. Poland announced that supporting the opposition in Belarus would be its leading strategy. It also has invited leading opposition figures from Belarus to Poland for a national conference in February. In general, Poland has called for bringing about democratic change in Belarus using a Cold War model, which basically facilitates visas and access to Western countries for ordinary Belarusians, people like journalists and students, and Poland has called on the US to help fund opposition groups as well. But there are a number of obstacles to Poland's strategy regarding Belarus. This strategy may have been more successful before the elections took place, but now that Lukashenko has won, he has a stronger mandate to rule, and he will likely only crack down on the opposition figures and parties even harder. This will particularly be the case to parties that have ties to foreign governments. While Poland will continue to push its ties into the Belarusian opposition and try to get other Western countries like Czech Republic, Lithuania, or even the US on board, Poland faces an uphill and long battle into Belarus.